It isn't your average day in the Honors Anatomy and Physiology class. A group of students headed over to the Beacon Orthopedic Bioskills Learning Center to practice operating on an arthroscopic knee. They are taking their skills from the class and applying them to the real world, practicing in an operating room. Anatomy and Physiology students Hope Johnson, Gracie Hicks, and Nadia Khan were some of the few students chosen to participate in the cadaver lab at Beacon Orthopedics and learn all about arthroscopic surgeries.
We had two tables, two stations. One was with the scope and one was with the dissection of the knee. They were both really cool. That was really cool if we were replicating almost like a surgery process, and this was really cool to use all of the equipment that the doctors use to dissect the knee.
It's just been really cool because getting to come in here and see an actual knee and all the tissues and bones and ligaments and everything. It's cool to get to touch it and see some of the instruments that they use too, not just stuff that we are able to use in our classroom, but real life stuff.
We learn a lot in anatomy, and you think that you know a lot, but then you come in here and you see how complicated and complex everything is, and how someone devotes their life to stuff that we'll talk about for 3 days. So it's really so interesting and more complex than you ever thought. The coolest part for me was when he bent the knee. I didn't really expect that, but it just reminds you that this was once a functional knee that we all have. So it was really cool.
I think the part that was really cool was using the scope and actually getting to handle it. It's just interesting to see how they have to have such steady hands and be able to know where everything is and operate it and be able to multitask with doing two things at once. It's just been really cool to see how that works and how that can improve so many surgeries.
For Honors Anatomy and Physiology teacher Carol Lehman, combining hands-on experiences with the material students learn in class provides an optimal learning environment. She feels that experiential learning opportunities like these create meaningful memories for students and can help guide them towards a future career.
Mrs. Long and I are so excited to be able to bring our students back here in Honors Anatomy for real life experience. We can talk about all the anatomy and the physiology in the classroom and the functionality of the knee, but to actually dissect and touch the knee and be able to use surgical scalpels and be able to use an arthroscopic machine, it's just an incredible high school experience for our Honors Anatomy students. Every time we do the bioskill dissection, just like today, we just 5 seconds ago, we just looked at the femoral artery. When you talk about the femoral artery and when you touch the femoral artery, it's a completely different thing. This allows you to have the hands-on experience, which is amazing. And then when you mix it with what we're learning in the classroom, it's the best of both worlds. The more experiential learning experiences we can provide for our students, the better it is for them to make great choices for them. Because at the end of the day, all your teachers, what we want is what's best for you. And if this helps you decide, yes, I want to go in the medical profession, or no, this is not for me, those are great decisions either way. And that's really what is the best part for our students. I'm just really happy to see them excited and learning, and then they can take this back to the classroom and we can share it to everybody. So it's awesome.
Dr. Andrew Rosano, an orthopedic surgeon for Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, led the students during their experience in the operating room. Rosano experienced a similar opportunity to this when he was in high school, and he wanted to provide this to students to help inspire the future generation of healthcare workers, just like he had been.
This experience kind of mimics what I did when I was in high school. So the reason I got into orthopedics is I hurt my knee. And so I had a really cool surgeon, and I was able to go shadow him. So I was able to stand in the OR and watch him. But I never held a scope. I never got to do those things. So this is kind of translating that experience for everybody on a broader, basically, field. So I got lucky because I linked up with one surgeon that let me come and hang out with him during my breaks in college and a little bit even in high school. This is kind of giving it to everybody and just a little bit more broader stroke, which is really cool because they get that experience. It's really different, showing them what's past that point. So it's kind of looking to the future if they want to get involved in medicine and what's available to them. So it's really cool.
Who knows? I mean, maybe in here we have a future orthopedic surgeon, a cardiologist, nurses, physical therapist, nutritionist, whatever they want to follow. But that's one of the most rewarding things of being a teacher is just giving you the opportunity and then finding out what you love and hopefully guiding you in that right direction.
I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do anything medical, health related, but this was a really awesome hands-on experience that showed me what the ins and outs of different operations look like a surgery or a dissection of a knee. I think that after this, my head is turned to see if this is something that I want to pursue in my future.
Experiences like these are allowing students to get their hands dirty and get a real-world perspective at such a young age. They can take the skills they learned today and apply them to class and their future. I'm Adam Little, NBC News.